Let's go ahead and hop back into the moving block script once again. And we can go ahead and delete our void start method. And we're just going to fill out update here. So in update, we're going to add a conditional, so an if statement. We're going to say if vector3 dot distance, and then transform dot position. We're adding a second set of parentheses there, and we're putting transform dot position in, and then comma waypoints, and then in square brackets waypoint iterator or waypoint itr dot position. So what we're doing is checking the distance between these two vector3 values, these two positions. And if that is greater than 0.1, then what we want to do is set our transform dot position equal to vector3 dot move towards transform dot position, comma waypoints, and we can actually just copy waypoints, waypoint iterator dot position. So we'll paste that in right there. And then we will move at a speed of comma move speed times time dot delta time. So that vector3 method is just going to move our position vector towards the waypoint's position vector. But if we are inside 0.1 from our current waypoint, what we're going to do is say waypoint iterator plus plus, we're going to increase that by 1. If when we increase it by 1, we set it equal to our waypoints.length, so we hit the number of waypoints we have in our waypoint array, then we set the waypoint iterator back equal to 0. That's going to basically allow us to loop back through our waypoints and start back from the beginning. So once you've got update filled out correctly, go ahead and save your script. And then we're going to move back over to Unity, and we're going to attach this script to our moving block. So of course, this one already has it because we did this earlier, but we have our moving block script. We're going to set waypoints a size of 2. And then these are from earlier, so I'll redo it. We're going to create 2 empty game objects to serve as waypoints. So we're going to right-click moving block and create empty to get an empty game object that's centered on our block. We're going to drag that over to where we want our first waypoint to be, and then duplicate this game object and drag it over where we want the second waypoint to be. And then we're going to drag both of those waypoints into our waypoint array. Finally, we're going to want to pick a move speed here. I recommend using something that is 1 or less because we're working at a pretty small scale, and anything higher than 1 is going to look pretty fast. But we can go ahead and set that to 1, and then if we press play and switch back to our scene view, we can see our block is now moving back and forth. So once you've got all that set up, go ahead and save your scene.